But Luka Doncic, he spent the last week in Spain, from my understanding, the majority of the time in Spain. He underwent multiple injection treatments in that hamstring to see can he promote quick healing, can he promote an expedited return in a lot of ways for him to be back. My understanding is he'll be back in the States on Tuesday, and then they're going to reevaluate him.
And DG, all eyes, of course, will be on the health of Luka Doncic and Austin Reaves. I'm told that Luka Doncic is traveling back to the United States from Spain later this week and rejoining the Lakers on Friday. But over the last week in Spain, the majority of that time, he's been getting treatment on that hamstring. He's had multiple injections as well to see, can he promote healing? Can he quicken the timeline of his return? It is a grade 2 hamstring strain. And on the other side,
Alexander and Jalen Williams.
Yeah.
They would not win that series.
Mourinho Jokic.
Yeah, that's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
It's
It'd be tough on any team.
But that's life in the NBA. That's life in professional sports.
Yeah.
Injuries happen, and they happen when they want to happen, not when you want them to happen.
Lakers Nation, wake the hell up. Stop what you're doing and pay attention because the walls are closing in on the Crypto.com arena. We are officially in red alert territory. The season isn't just on the line, it is hanging by a single fraying thread. What I'm about to reveal to you right now is the cold, hard truth that the mainstream media is too scared to say. They want to sell you hope and father-son vibes, but we're talking about a playoff catastrophe that could turn this Saturday into a first-round execution. Forget the soft headlines. While ESPN is busy talking about LeBron's legacy, we are tracking secret flights to Spain and devastating medical leaks. This is the biggest gamble in the history of the Lakers franchise, period. We are talking about experimental, high-stakes injections in Madrid. We are talking about Luka Doncic literally crossing the Atlantic Ocean in a desperate Hail Mary attempt to save a season that is slipping through our fingers. This isn't rehab. This is a war room medical emergency. And what about Austin Reaves? The media is feeding you day-to-day garbage, but the reality is a total disaster. We're talking about a core injury so brutal that the doctors are losing the battle. Are the Lakers really about to drag a 60% Luka Doncic onto the court just to avoid getting embarrassed by the Rockets? Is this a heroic comeback, or is it the most reckless medical mistake in NBA history? We have the inside scoop on the Friday reevaluation leak. We have the grit and the grime on the secret Madrid treatments that the league doesn't want you to know about. And we have the soul-crushing truth about why Austin Reaves isn't walking through that locker room anytime soon. If you think this is just another playoff series, you are delusional. This is a fight for survival. This is LeBron James versus Kevin Durant, but the Lakers are walking into a gunfight with a broken holster. Grab your popcorn and hold on tight, because we are stripping away the PR lies. The Lakers' playoff life just hit the terminal zone, and it's time to find out if there's a miracle left in Los Angeles or if the lights are about to go out for good. Let's get into it.
Let's stop playing games and get straight to the nuclear update that's shaking the very foundation of this league. Luka Doncic is currently in the air. As you were watching this, he is thousands of feet above the Atlantic, flying back from Madrid to Los Angeles. But don't get it twisted, he's not coming back with souvenirs or a tan. He is coming back with a body pumped full of multiple injection treatments designed to force a miracle, biological hack on a grade 2 hamstring that should, by all laws of science, be benched for a month. Shams Charania just dropped the hammer. Friday is Judgment Day. That is the moment the Lakers team doctors hold the entire future of the franchise in their hands. They have to decide if Luka is a go for the weekend. But let's cut through the PR garbage and be real. You don't fly all the way to Spain for basic rehab or a couple of ice packs. You go to Spain for the stuff they won't let you do in the States. This was a desperate, high-stakes Hail Mary move that reeks of fear. Luka is so obsessed with being on that court for Game 3 or 4 that he is willing to turn his own body into a science experiment. But at what cost? At what freaking cost? If he steps on that hardwood and that hamstring snaps, if it goes from a grade 2 strain to a full-blown rupture, then the Lakers' future isn't just in trouble, it is gone. Finished, dead. We're talking about a career-altering injury because the front office was too scared to face the Rockets without their golden boy. James Worthy, the legend himself, is already sounding the alarm, calling this a 57-point void. 57 points. That is the mountain the Lakers have to climb without a healthy Luka. And who are they asking to do the climbing? A 41-year-old LeBron James. Are we serious right now? We are asking a man in his 23rd season to play 2018 Cleveland minutes against a Rockets team that is younger, faster, stronger, and smells blood in the water like a pack of starved sharks. This isn't just a tough matchup, it's a physical assault waiting to happen. The Rockets' entire game plan is to swarm LeBron, to beat him down, and to dare the others to do something. And without Luka there to draw the double teams, LeBron is standing on an island by himself. The risk of re-injury for Luka is at an absolute all-time high. Any doctor with a soul will tell you that rushing a grade 2 tear in 11 days is insanity. It's medical malpractice. But the Lakers are backed into a corner with a knife to their throat. They know the truth. It's either risk Luka's entire career or accept the fact that they are going to get swept and humiliated on national television. It is a nightmare scenario. So I'm asking you right now, what would you do? Would you gamble the next 5 years of the franchise for one playoff series? Would you let a kid who is clearly hobbled go out there and risk a catastrophic tear just to sell a few more tickets? The Lakers are playing Russian roulette with a fully loaded chamber, and Friday is the day they pull the trigger. This is the dark side of the NBA, and it is happening right before our eyes. Stay tuned because this is about to get ugly.
Austin Reaves, grade 2 oblique strain. Initially, in early April, his timeline was 4 to 6 weeks. That would put him out at minimum the first week of May. And so both of these guys going into the playoffs, there's an expectation that they will be sidelined for an indefinite period of time. Just how soon? They're both obviously trying to get back ASAP.
Well, Austin Reaves, he's out for majority of this first-round series. Most likely, probably the earliest for him is going to be that first week of May. So they have a tall task now facing Houston in this first round.
If you thought the Luka Doncic medical mystery was enough to give you a heart attack, hold on to your seats, because the news on Austin Reaves is a total, unmitigated disaster. While the corporate media puppets are out here smiling and trying to stay optimistic, the medical reality behind the scenes is a goddamn nightmare. They keep using these soft, fancy words like strain and discomfort to keep you from panicking, but let's speak plain English for once. Austin Reaves has a hole in his core. A grade 2 oblique strain isn't just a sore muscle, it is a partial tear. We're talking about the muscles that connect your entire body, the engine room of an athlete, being literally ripped apart. Think about it. You can't shoot a jumper, you can't slide on defense, you can't even take a deep breath without feeling like a knife is being twisted in your side. And Shams Charania just dropped the soul-crushing reality, a return in early May. Do the math, people. That doesn't mean he's coming back soon. It means Austin Reaves is effectively ghost for the entire first round. The Lakers are walking into Saturday's showdown against the Rockets as massive, humiliated underdogs because their secondary playmaker and their heart and soul closer is stuck in a rehab tub, unable to even move. This isn't just a missing player, it's a tactical decapitation of the Lakers' offense. And look at what this has forced the team to do. It is pathetic. We are seeing Luke Kennard being forced to play like he's the second coming of Magic Johnson just to keep the ship from sinking. Sure, the media is hyping up his 28 assists in 3 games. Yeah, it looks great on a graphic, but let's call it what it is, pure desperation. When your plan B is relying on Luke Kennard and Marcus Smart to fill the shoes of a guy who gives you 20 points and elite playmaking in his sleep, you aren't a contender, you're a victim waiting to happen. We are relying on guys who are high-level role players to carry a superstar workload because the Prince of LA is broken. And don't even get me started on the depth we're supposedly bragging about. We're really going to act like Bronny James and Nick Smith are going to stop a playoff mode Kevin Durant? Are you kidding me? This is the ultimate playoff trap. The Rockets see this. They see a Lakers backcourt held together by duct tape, prayers, and experimental injections. They know that if they pressure LeBron, there is no one left to turn to. This is the reality the Lakers' PR machine is trying to hide under the rug. They want you to buy tickets, they want you to tune in, but they don't want you to realize that the core of this team is physically falling apart at the worst possible moment.
Austin Reaves is the glue that keeps the LeBron-Luka era from collapsing, and right now, that glue is dissolved. We are watching a slow-motion car crash. You have a legend in LeBron being left out to dry, a superstar in Luka playing Russian roulette with his hamstring in Spain, and a warrior in Reaves who is physically incapable of stepping on the court. If you think the Lakers can just hustle their way out of a partial core tear, you don't know basketball, you know fairy tales. The trap is set, the Rockets are ready to pounce, and the Lakers are walking into Game 1 with one hand tied behind their back and their eyes wide shut. This is a disaster, plain and simple.
Final verdict time. And let's not mince words. Saturday's Game 1 against the Houston Rockets isn't just another playoff game. It is a brutal survival test for the survival of the Lakers as we know them. LeBron James just grabbed Player of the Week, and yeah, he's looking like a rejuvenated beast, but let's be real, he is one man standing against a KD-led army. We are asking a 41-year-old legend to carry a mountain on his back while his two biggest weapons are stuck in a medical clinic. This is a high-stakes chess match where the Lakers are starting the game without their queen and their knight. James Worthy hit the nail on the head. The Rockets are going to swarm LeBron. They're going to blitz him, trap him, and physically assault him at the point of attack because they know there is no Luka to bail him out. They are going to dare the others to beat them. We're talking about DeAndre Ayton, Marcus Smart, and Luke Kennard. They don't just need to play well, they need to play the absolute game of their lives just to keep this from being a 30-point blowout by halftime. If these role players don't step up and hit every single open look LeBron creates, the Lakers won't even last long enough for Luka to get his jersey on for Game 3. The Spain treatment is a gamble, but the bigger gamble is thinking this roster can survive 48 minutes against a healthy Kevin Durant without collapsing into a pile of dust. This is the ultimate test of LeBron's greatness. Can he turn back the clock to 2018 and snatch a win through pure, unadulterated will? But here is the real question that nobody wants to answer. At what point does this become reckless? We are watching a franchise play Russian roulette with their future. If the medical staff lets Luka on that court and he goes down, that's not just a lost series, that's a lost decade. Is it championship or bust, or is it just bust? The Rockets are younger, they're faster, and they are hungry to end the LeBron era right here, right now. So I am calling you out right now in the comments. Lakers Nation, speak up. Is this Spain treatment the miracle we need to save the season, or are we just watching the beginning of the end of a dynasty? Should the medical staff have the guts to shut Luka down and protect his future? Or do you say, screw it, we go all in and let him play through the pain? Is Austin Reaves' injury the final nail in the coffin? Or can Luke Kennard actually keep this ship afloat? I want the raw, unfiltered truth. Don't give me that PR sunshine. If you believe LeBron can pull off one more miracle, smash that like button right now. If you are sick and tired of the injuries and the medical mysteries, hit subscribe and join the only channel that isn't afraid to call out the chaos. The lights are bright, the stakes are at an all-time high, and the clock is ticking. Saturday is coming, and God help the Lakers if they aren't ready for the war that's about to break out. Drop your takes below, tell me your score predictions, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.